Both of you are professionals, and that's all I expect in this ring tonight, that you conduct yourself in a professional manner. Mr. Lee, Mr. Plant, gentlemen, let's do this.
18-0, 10 via knockout. Mike Lee grew up in the Chicago area, now lives in Southern California. Underway, scheduled for 12 rounds.
Joe, what do you think? He didn't. Mike Lee didn't look at him during the face-off.
University of Missouri, high school linebacker. He's got that mentality. Ended up at Notre Dame, got his finance degree there. But he's got a linebacker mentality. Now he's in there with a real slick guy that's Caleb Plant, that's got a big amateur background. He was an alternate on the Olympic team. Mike Lee does not have that pedigree as an amateur. He's an overachiever, Mike Lee, so I don't underestimate him.
And these guys do not like each other. Trash talk in the weeks and days leading up to the fight.
I don't know, that would give me a little confidence going in there. Man doesn't look at me, you know, but you're right. He's looking at him now. Right. But the way out Caleb came out very sharp, threw some nice combination punches, and showed his speed straight away.
So Caleb Plant's got a great jab. He's got a great double hook. See right there, he'll touch you to the body and hit you to the head before you know it. He's got a good right hand to the body. And, you know, he's just an all-around great athlete. Look at that right there, right hand, left hook to the body. Once he slows Mike Lee down a little bit, he's going to be able to, I think, really, you know, put together what he wants to do.
Caleb Plant, the giraffe print shorts in honor of his late mother, Beth, the giraffe, her favorite animal. His nickname.
Oh!
Down goes Lee here in round one.
And that's when Caleb came with the jab. He was throwing the jab all the time, and then he turned it over into a hook and caught him straight on the chin.
We saw Lee say, I'm all right, let's go. Down to 10 seconds remaining in round one, scheduled for 12.
This is where Caleb, needs to throw to the body first before going back to that left hook.
A look at the punches landed in round one, 18-3 advantage Caleb Plant.
Now we listen into the corner of Mike Lee right there. Unfortunately, you had three different people giving him instructions. There should be only one voice in that corner, and that's the lead trainer. So I don't know if they confused him or if he heard all three of them. But there were three voices talking. Now Plant's got to set him up again with that jab. That's really what enabled him. See, when you throw that jab, you as the opponent, you want to use the right hand to kind of knock the jab down. It's called parrying it.
Usually when you get knocked down like that, you feel like you need to get it back straight away, and you know, it seems like Andy Lee's trying to do that. He's trying to get that knockdown back, so he's moving forward.
It's actually pretty funny, but and he's doing it right there because that was a beautiful jab, right hand. He dropped, Caleb Plant threw the jab high, drop low with the right hand of the rib cage. Now normally you might expect a left hook coming from your opponent right after that, and you'd want to get underneath it, but there was no left hook that came from Lee after that. He's really very evasive, and he's got a slick style. He's got great eyes. But what I say, more importantly, he's got a real high IQ. And that's the combination that he put his Skottige down twice. Caleb Plant's got a high IQ in the ring.
Time winding down in round two, scheduled for 12. Round three, scheduled for 12. Caleb Plant, the IBF World Super Middleweight Champ. Mike Lee fighting for the first time in 13 months. And Lee goes down again.
That was a great right hand right over the top of the low hand of Mike Lee. Caleb Plant caught him with a solid right hand to the chin.
And he set that whole thing up with the jab. You could see it coming. You know, Mike Lee just is standing there waiting for the punches, and Caleb can really do anything he wants. He can place the punches anywhere he wants. Caught him with a short right hook coming in.
Left hook.
His left hook, I don't think this fight's going to go the distance right now.
Now, it looked like Robert Berg's able to push that time.
One more knockdown, the fight's going to be over. I can guarantee you that. Look at Mike Lee. He's just overly aggressive and look determined. But that also might be the reason he runs into another hard punch like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
That will do it. And Lee is not happy with the referee, Robert Byrd.
Let me tell you, Lee's... That was really just an off balance. Didn't really catch him good, but he caught him off balance.
He is the winner by way of knockout, technical knockout, still undefeated and still the IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
Okay, gentlemen, you both been given my instructions. Obey my command at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Anything from here on up is good. Anything from here on up is good. Touch gloves, let's go.
Here in his adopted hometown of Las Vegas, the bell goes. Round number 1, Plant now working with veteran trainer Stephen Breadman Edwards, who's gotten him to sit down on his punches a little bit. And remember, against Canelo, against Benavidez, the first half of the fight. And there's a 1-2 from McCumbee, testing the waters early. And the hand speed already on display. A big edge in speed for Caleb Plant. And you know that vaunted jab is going to be attacking the eye, the right eye of McCumbee, because these guys were supposed to fight in August.
And there's bad blood here too. These guys don't like each other. A lot of trash talking. More from McCumbee. Oh, nice right hand. Nice.
That was a right hand to the body, and I think
referees just again.
That right hand. Now that was a right hand to the body that knocked. But that goes to show you how powerful McCumbee is.
he knocked him up.
Yeah, and look, I bet you don't want to get hit by this guy. You know, he looks strong, physically. Ooh.
And again lands the left hand.
And plus, Plant's got it is a 12-round fight. So, you know, he can take his time.
Beautiful, 2 left hands. The combination ended with the left hook around the guard.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeves.
Nice, landed the left hand there as he came in. And boom, Plant is... No knockdown, but he was hurt. And Plant has been down twice in his career. McCumbee's corner apoplectic. But McCumbee's had some success, and there's a left hook to the liver by Plant. 10 seconds left here in round 3.
And that's the left hook from Caleb Plant.
He is credited with landing only 18 of 85 punches compared to 41 of 98 for Plant. But again, round by round numbers don't tell the whole story. You know he's looking for the knockout for sure. Looking, goes down, level change the jab, continues to tap the body, hoping that McCumbee will bite and then maybe open up for a left hook upstairs, counter right hand. But the left hook drops Plant hard. Left hook McCumbee.
Plant is going to say that's a push.
That punch landed on his shoulder, and he knocked him out of balance with that. There it is.
See, he didn't land the hook to the head.
But there was a contact
It was
punch.
the punch to the arm. Watch. There, on the arm, and then a push. See? He never hit him with another punch. That was not a...
Settle down, says he knows you're okay, but is he?
We're in the fight now, guys.
Yes, we are.
If you're McCumbee, you want to keep going.
And again, Plant knocked off balance.
Make it ugly, make it different for Plant.
And now Plant going to work on McCumbee along the ropes, needs to take advantage of this, but McCumbee with the high guard doesn't manage to get the uppercut through. Oh, there's another left right by McCumbee.
And what hurt him? He's getting everything. He shot in my arms that hurt.
Right.
You can tell he's that type of fighter.
2 minutes gone here in the 5th. There's a right hand, but good counter from McCumbee. Catch and shoot is on display. Nice double left by Plant, but on the inside, McCumbee standing ground.
And they're bumping heads right now in close.
Did not expect this type of fight.
Good uppercut. Oh!
Postponed this fight before because of a cut. Cut again, but hanging tough against Caleb Plant. Plant lands a left hand upstairs. Plant goes to the body.
Nice short right hand by Plant.
Round number 6.
2 against 1.
It's not even that.
The round that had happened and when they made the replay.
Let it go. Trevor, let it go.
Ooh, he's finding that uppercut.
Oh, man, yeah, he's really going to town with the uppercut. But look at McCumbee. He's not afraid of being on the ropes, Joe. He's delivering shots as well.
I love this. This is what the people pay to see.
Boy, this is a fight.
Ooh.
Double left hand from McCumbee. They are at close quarters. Left uppercut by it's the Plant uppercut that is...
He's being smart. All of his experience is coming into play right now.
Yes.
But again, McCumbee has got...
Plant punches landed, but McCumbee is just one punch away, that equalizer. And Joe Goosen, tough fight to score. You happen to have McCumbee up by 2 on your unofficial scorecard. I mean, Abner, you can't, it's hard to quibble with anything here. It's a close fight.
The knockdown, obviously, for McCumbee, but here is Plant.
Oh, left hook, left hook.
He hurt him now.
Forward right hand. Beautiful combination by Plant. McCumbee returns. Blood and guts battle in Vegas. Right hand counter by Plant. Wow. Three-punch combination, punctuated by an uppercut on the inside. Plant starting to put on a show.
Body shots, but obviously McCumbee, hey, I don't care about the decision.
Ringing out through the T-Mobile Arena. Adopted to the left hook. Do you hook with the hooker? As Plant looks to rebound from the loss to David Benavidez, Trevor McCumbee looking to just record his first major victory in his first fight at 12 rounds. He just got countered again by Plant.
Yeah, we saw McCumbee, tape on McCumbee, and we go, is he going to be able to step up to this level?
See, maybe we shouldn't watch tape anymore because they always seem to fight differently once they make it to the big stage, Joe.
Some better, some...
Okay, watch nothing but tape, man. I love it.
That was some good moments there, McCumbee, but...
Nice left hook around the guard by Plant. And he's walking down McCumbee now. McCumbee on the back foot trying to beat Plant in, leads with the jab. Good counter combination by Plant. Doesn't get it. McCumbee didn't get his head off center. Now moving his head side to side. Those uppercuts are doing damage. Nice left hook to body, and again the left uppercut. Plant just scoring with major power shots. McCumbee's on the ropes, and he needs to turn Plant or get off the ropes because it's no longer serving him well at all.
Now Plant is doing a great job by trying to open up that guard with the body shots. That's how you open up the guard.
Wow, look at the percentage. 64% of his power shots landed. Nice body shots by McCumbee, but Plant leaning in, trying to, sap more energy out of him. Nice double uppercuts, right and left from Plant on the inside.
Nice turn.
There's a left turn and a left hand from McCumbee, but doesn't follow up with the right. And according to our unofficial scorer, he has it a dead heat right now, which, again, we'll see what the judges say. I don't score, so I'm not going to say anything.
I don't either. Back is on the ropes.
Yeah, he's been trying to do that this entire round. The corner obviously tiring him, but yeah, that's where you don't want to be if you're McCumbee.
Boy, Plant is just digging great body shots, and McCumbee just, his credit is coming back like that with counters. It's pretty amazing.
This is a lot of energy, but he uses a lot of energy, exactly.
Nice left hook, and again the left uppercut. Boy, good punch placement by Plant. Right. The body shots continue to sap the energy. Punches with uppercuts, and McCumbee in trouble on the ropes. As Plant teeing off, but McCumbee comes back with a right hand. Just when you think Plant is about to bury him in an avalanche of punches, McCumbee pulls out the St. Bernard if the right moves himself from being buried.
Take your time and breathe.
I think we should expect that from McCumbee now, and not that he's just going to get finished on the ropes. That he's going to keep
There's the frame by Plant. But Plant keeping him on this back foot.
Yeah, that was easier said than done, right, guys? I mean, McCumbee's tired.
And he just took a deep breath.
He's tired and he's off balance in the corner. He squares up a lot, which allows Plant to go up the middle on him.
Short right hand by Plant. There's another body shot by Caleb Plant.
You want to keep ripping to the body if you're Plant.
There's that space, and there McCumbee goes to the body with the right, but opened up the opportunity for a counter upstairs. Plant didn't take it, but
McCumbee's already too tired. He's leaning forward. His head is up front, so I think Plant has to take advantage of those moments, especially that right there.
Left hook to the body, left uppercut, right hook. A beautiful combination, Joe, by Plant.
And Plant's so smart. He gets under that counter hook every time. He's not going to be waiting to... Ooh, he's hurt.
Big punch. Oh, but again, McCumbee says, therefore on the bell, and the referee stopped the fight. Did the referee just stop the fight?
Yes, he did.
A lot of it at close quarters, guys.
Especially that last round. It was all Caleb Plant just trying to close this fight, close this show.
But yet McCumbee still firing.
Of course, and he was.
Hand got caught in the rope, too, by the way.
That's what really did him. That was like Holmes against Tyson when Holmes' hand got caught on the ropes.
Great one from the vault, Goosen.
Yeah,
nice
poor
left
guy.
hook, right hand.
Poor guy, yeah. Caleb Plant's just what you call teeing off.
He wanted to come back and make a statement.
Winner by way of technical knockout. He is now the interim WBA super middleweight world champion, Caleb Plant.
All right, guys, belt line's good, belt line's good. I gave you instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourselves at all times, listen to my commands. Touch them up, back to your corner. You ready?
Eiderstedt Rodriguez. Well, he's fighting in the U.S. for the first time in his career. He says, I've got 2 goals tonight, to win and look spectacular doing it. Rodriguez is in the black trunks. Plant, the black trunks with the orange trim. Plant out of Tennessee. It has some of the quickest hands you'll see. There's combination. Finished it with a left hook.
He doesn't care how much of a prospect he thinks Plant is, or young, or he has everything against him. Rodriguez is here to shock the world and create a big upset here.
You could see Caleb Plant is showing us that he's got the skills. He's using that jab, followed by body shots, followed by left hooks, right hand.
Plant told us he doesn't expect this fight to go to distance at all. In fact, he says he wants to stop Rodriguez as he catches him with a check left hook. That's where he gets the footwork from, those hands. And it was a funny story. He told us he got the nickname when he was fighting in Alabama, said he was fighting a lot of black fighters.
Yeah, we have a reputation to uphold them. Caleb from Tennessee, not many champions come from Tennessee, but he definitely makes it look sweet, so Tennessee should be proud of this young man.
Absolutely. He catches Rodriguez again with that check left hook. Look at this combination.
That kind of looks pretty good about the right and the left eyebrow. It's a pretty big cut, it looks like.
How you doing, Swift?
I'm doing great. Just out here in the West Coast doing my thing.
Listen, it's a big fight with you, Robert Guerrero, taking on the former world champion. Talk to me about what this fight means to you Saturday night.
I'm very excited. I'm going against Robert Guerrero. He's a tough, crafty veteran. I feel a lot stronger at the welterweight division. I held my body at 140 for a little too long, I feel like. But I feel great now, and you know, boxing's all about timing, and like you said, I'm fighting for the welterweight title now, so it's just a blessing, you know, try to get my 2nd division as a world champion, and it's a great feeling.
What do you think of the action you've seen thus far, Danny?
Well, I think Panther, I think he's a good fighter. He has short, crispy punches, he uses good footwork. He just can't get careless in there, because, you know, one punch could change the fight, but I think he's doing a great job overall.
Robert, what would you tell a fighter? You know, Caleb's having some fun. He's using the footwork things that day. Would you say, hey, cut down on the showboating, or do you like that?
No, I wouldn't tell him.
That's in his nature.
I wouldn't tell him. You know, that's probably not the type of fighters that I train. But the way he's doing it very successful. He's landing every punch he wants. He's picking his punches.
You may not train fighters like that, but I love what I see. I told him in person, he does everything right with that. I told him if he was a big Roy Jones Jr. fan, he says absolutely. He watches guys like Terry Norris as well. Look at that.
Certainly putting on the show 30 seconds here. Danny, what do you think? Give us the key to beating Robert Guerrero.
The key is just, you know, being Danny Garcia. Be a smart fighter, use my jab, use my footwork, and if I gotta bang, I gotta bang. If I gotta box him, I gotta box him. And this gives me the opportunity to go out there Saturday night and win my 2nd division. So
4-punch combination to start the round.
You know, it's hard to tell a fighter something when he's not even landing. He can't land, you know. The only thing he can do is get lucky. Pressure, keep his hands up, trying to get knocked out, because he's getting hit with everything. So, you know, just try to go out there, keep your hands up, and try to land a lucky punch. You know, there's nothing you could do right now.
And I'm a firm believer of there's no luck in boxing. Even if he finds lightning in a bottle.
You know, this is his first fight here in the States, and he said, yes, hey, I get good sparring from Spain, I fight tough fighters. But it hasn't proved that out.
That's wrong there. You know, he's not saying the truth, because I just got back from Spain, and they don't even follow boxing in Spain. They don't air it on TV or anything.
I think his only chance is try to land a big shot in between the exchanges.
Get lucky, that's it.
So when Plant goes, he just bite down and just let one rip. Yeah, you know, sometimes it's a little tricky in there when guys are moving. It's not always that simple to just cut the ring off and get your shots. So you got to use your jab, try to use your feints, and try to make him throw some good.
Here's the difference, O'Brien. Lamont Peterson gave Danny something to punch. Right here, Rodriguez is missing completely. You don't train to miss. So when you miss and you don't hit nothing but air, you totally get discouraged. He comes all the way over here. He's doing his thing, but he's in there against a highly skilled future champion here. I'm really excited about Plant.
There's a right, just grazed Caleb Plant.
Yes, they have. The cut is big enough, but they've done a good job. And the doctor right away said, it's not bothering the vision, so let's let it continue.
This is round 4. It's scheduled for 8. There's a left hook by Rodriguez.
Rodriguez's corner told him to pick up the pressure. Right there, lands
another left hook. Yeah.
That's his chance he's got. Stay in the inside and take a chance. Throw punches when he's getting hit. Like that. That's his chance he's got. With the body, aim at the shoulders, not at the head, because he's gonna miss.
It's a good point, Danny. Whenever you're fighting a guy that's better than you, more talented, faster, stronger, the only way to really catch him is to time him in between punches, and talented fighters hate that.
That was good instruction. The only thing I might have maybe not agree with was when they told me, he's ready for 15 rounds. Well, this is not a 15-round fight. It's an 8-round fight, so let's go out and do what you do best for the remaining 3 rounds.
And he's come out aggressive. He's connected with a couple of combinations here at the beginning of round 5.
He wants to continue a knockout streak, get a 9th knockout on a resume.
Caleb Plant, it's amazing that he has gotten to this point here in his career. And you see on his trunk it says R.I.P. Aaliyah. That's for his daughter, who was just 19 months old when she died in January, basically of last year. He says that took such a toll on him. She had a disease called ATIC, born with no motor skills. She used to have up to 150 seizures a day. He would train, go to the hospital, train, go back to the hospital every day.
He's on his way. He's on his way to being a world champion. This kid Plant is showing he's got all the tools to be a great fighter, and not only that, but a great champion.
He got burdened with something that he didn't expect, and he's fighting through it. I mean, this young man has everything going for him in and out of the ring.
Yes, sir. I say every great champion always has a special motivation. It's something that's always in the back of your mind when you feel like you can't go no more. Right. They just push you and just fight till you can't fight anymore.
And do you see how easy he's landing punches and getting out of the counter punch and making his opponent miss? So easy for him, he's making it so easy. The question is, will he be able to do it when he steps up in level to maybe a top 10, top 15 fighter in the world? We'll see. But so far, he looks great.
Well, he said, listen, I've had a lot of letdowns in my life. I'm not going to add to that by not fulfilling what I told my daughter. And that's to become a world champion. There's another check left hook. As he steps around his opponent.
Everything he does is so easy for him.
This is round 6. So we take a look at what you and the fans have. It no surprise here. You've got Caleb pitching a shutout. There's 3-punch combination by Plant. Robert, I'm curious, at this point, he's dominating so much. Would you ever tell him, like this, hey, why don't you just go ahead and end the show?
No, he's doing a great job. He's getting the rounds experience. He's in it with a tough guy that's taking a good punch. He's very, he's working the half distance beautiful. And if it comes, it comes. Look, any punch could do it. But right now, he's doing a great job just having that half distance, that left foot in front of his opponent, controlling everything off the jab, and 8 rounds of work is going to be as good as if he wins by knockout. That's just going to be good work for him.
He continues to pop the jab here in round 6.
It's of course got to get once in a while. It's
rare when he gets hit with anything, and they go back to the corner, and Justin Gaber, his trainer, tells him, okay, we gave him that one.
Double left hook, finished it with a right hand.
Good counter there.
There's straight right hand. Stiff jab. And I tell you what, he wants to be active. There. Right hand, left hook by Plant. Straight right. Another 2-punch combination. Here comes right there. Left hook down rocks Rodriguez.
Stop right here, man. Stop right here. You're done. Stop.
Plans this combination on Anizat Rodriguez. Gets himself another victory and another knockout. When we come back,
for your winner by technical knockout and remaining perfect, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
6? All right, I'll tell him. Hey.
Middleweight bout, we are scheduled for 6 rounds in this one.
You got the story.
Both these guys like to throw. We'll see if it makes it through 6. First thing about him, the
Nice
loud
jab.
trunks, pink with
Speed is
cheetah
already good,
print.
Caleb. I like it.
That design and that combination is in honor of his daughter.
Look at the reach
Aaliyah.
difference, Caleb.
Devastated Plant and his family, of course.
Nice.
He told us stories
Nice
about
right
how
hand.
he would have to give his daughter mouth to mouth before paramedics, or they could get her to the
Hey,
hospital.
you
Of course, she
inside.
spent much of her young life in the hospital battling that disease. But in January of 2015, my daughter would still be alive.
Nice double jab.
Talks about how Leah, to bring it back to his trunks, which bears her name on the side in red letters, you might get to see it. She had a pink cheetah printed blanket that always
See,
brought
there's
a
no-
little
there's
measure of
nothing
comfort
there.
as she was in.
There you go. Watch out. He's going to counter with that right hand when you throw yours.
It might be risky to do something
that right
like
hand,
that.
maybe that's when you rock back.
He's thrown behind the back punches at times. So
There you
he'll
go.
mug.
Good idea. Good idea. Just expect that right hand when you throw your power punch.
Yeah,
Nice.
to pay for training, to pay for
Nice
entry
jab.
wherever he was fighting or playing.
Throw that hook to the body. You got to bring that shot back up top. Good. See, he's going to go to that counter every time.
And get it done, is what you're saying. He's got a chance to beat an undefeated fighter. He hasn't beaten anyone with a winning record. His last
3 to the
7
body.
fights, 12 wins to his credit, but those opponents, the 12 opponents he's beaten, they're 166 and 8.
Nice.
So this would easily be his
Beautiful
biggest
shot.
win. The left hand got through there. I
Nice.
thought
You-
that really
he felt
got to
that.
Galvan.
He's backing up now.
Yeah. As if to say, that's about how hard you hit me there.
Comienza para abajo y termina para arriba, para atrás, para abajo, dale.
Nice. Nice jab. Nice stick. Movement. Nice.
A couple of nice left hands in this round. But
Entre con el 1-2.
Good job blocking that right. That left hook with the right.
there he tried to dive in.
Nice work with that shoulder. Good D, Caleb. That's how you do it. Nice right hand.
Hay que moverte, no te quedes.
Beautiful check hook, Caleb. Nice, nice. Maybe you can go 3 up top off that jab to the body.
All right, Galvan pressing the issue here. A little bob and weave and a smile.
See Galvan saying, well, all right, if you're not going to come after me, at least I'm going to come after you and make a fight out of it. Certainly.
Yep.
Así, nomás trabaja, no
Almost fall in the round I call. He would do it.
There you go. There you go.
Guys out.
It works, man. Good jab. Nice. Look at
Rounds
that.
3 and 4 to think
No.
about it here. Oh, you got it?
My favorite of all time is
There you go.
I
Nice
shook
check
up the
hook.
world
Yeah.
after
Good job
listing.
going to the
His
stick.
rant after listing, telling everybody I'm the best. That's my favorite. It was in.
And that would not have been
Start throwing that
unless the
right.
man dubbed
Throw that-
himself the greatest,
throw that cross.
the greatest of all time.
It's
You
so
know, and
overused
yes,
that I get,
yes.
oh, God, it drives me
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
Oh! Body
shot!
Good shot!
By Plant!
Oh, good job!
Drops Galvan to the canvas, and that could end it.
Good job. Fight's over.
This one's over. Wow.
Caleb, good body shot. Solar
Was that
plexus.
a one-punch body shot knockout that we just saw? Here it is, fellas.
And he had been throwing the jab in upstairs the whole time, looking
There
at
you
the
go.
loopy
Hey,
shot.
we need a
right to
Chuck, where's the
midsection a little bit. A little bit more to the center than I thought it was. Oh,
I was going to say,
man.
right about where the heart cavity is.
Only need the T-shirt.
Oh, the thud. Let's lay out. Let's hear it again if we can. If the guys in the truck can hear that sound.
Hey, Richie, give me that. I'll help
Maybe
him
we
with
went
it.
under slow-mo of it.
Richie, give that to me, and I'll help him with it. You get his glove.
As stiff as you can
You get
hit
his
a
glove.
man.
Lulled him into a false sense of security here. Kind of walks back and then feints with the right and that left.
Got it.
Whoa.
4 seconds into round number 4. The winner by knockout, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
Now he guaranteed a win to us. He comes in here to...
Don't worry, we got it right. He has moved to the Bronx. In case you were wondering. Hey, wait, he said the Bronx. We're underway. Plant undefeated out of Ashland City, Tennessee, near Nashville.
Message to George Groves, that's what he said.
Groves is there going, man, I was sparring, man. What do you want from me? Plant letting the hands go. Again, his nickname is Sweet Hands, so you would figure he lets the hands fly. Started as a kickboxer. When he was a kid, his dad, Richie Plant, was in his corner.
His dad, big influence in his life. He gave him credit for the person, the fighter he is today, by the way. And he was a really emotional fighter, fighters meeting.
You're right. He was almost in tears saying, hey, look, my dad didn't have the money, you know, to go to Orlando, to go to Atlanta, to do these things. He said he made it happen. He willed it.
All right, come on, let's go. It's great to see sacrifice come to fruition.
Good body shot by Plant. The hands going down, goes a Wimbino. Fast hands as well.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
Again, it's those punches you don't see that, get you down.
Wimbino will try to survive this. Final seconds. Trying to stay on his feet. Escape something hard. And he does.
Lay them next to his daughter, Aaliyah, but she's a constant source of motivation for him. Brian, back to you.
And Christine, you're right. I mean, that was another emotional moment when he brought himself back, just thinking about his daughter, saying, look, anything I win just goes right to her and her memory.
Caleb shows a little bit of Floyd Mayweather in his stance and some of the punches that he delivers.
You think a little influence from the Mayweather gym?
And that's always good, right? I mean, to go to a place where you know you're going to find the great sparring.
You're exactly right, champ, because that combination he threw to knock him down, you could tell he threw that combination on pads hundreds of times, thousands of times. It was just natural to him.
All right, I like it.
There you go. Final seconds, and Caleb Plant letting the hands go, has a knockdown already in this fight. We're back in Birmingham in a moment. Impoverished circumstances in the Philippines, and Plant, as we take a look at the scorecard, according to you out there in the Throwdown scoring app, in both rounds to Plant. And the first one, a 10-8 round, of course, with the knockdown.
Well, his dad made sure he didn't succumb to the temptations of where he lived. And his, drugs are abundant in the small town areas now, and he had something that he used to overcome the temptations of that. Now, the knockdown in the first round could have been a blessing and a curse, because I can warn him he's looking for that now. He's looking for that left hook, so Plant needs to use his jab a little bit more. Exactly.
So he's against a young kid, showcasing himself, but he fights back and throws back a sharp right hand. Round 3 scheduled for 10. On another exciting night in Birmingham, Plant goes to
work. Good feint, 1-2. Good distance, right hand.
I'd like to see him step over right there, Cam.
I think Wilder's exciting. Again, I'm big on Deontay Wilder. I used to see him, I mean, way back on the Friday Night Fights days when he was starting off and he was fighting nobody.
Right.
But it was smart.
I agree with you. He started at 19, and you know he missed his formative years. Like Champ said, he started at 8. So there are things that you learn starting young that you'll never get starting old, and those are the reflexes and the senses and the ability to process. Sneak punching mode. He's letting Plant punch. He'll block him and survive, and then try to catch him on the way out. And the knockdown caused him to make that adjustment.
It isn't strange, too, for some reason, like for the last 30 years. Caleb Plant, good work. Comes in and now fires hard. With the success, follows up.
I think it's just a matter of time now for Plant.
Some harder thudding shots there by Plant. Fires in from close range in the final seconds.
Particularly when you have a prospect with potential to be a world champion, you want to move him along just right.
This kid definitely has the goods. He's a good fighter. He's showing good technique.
Exactly. If you keep him here too long, champ, he'll deteriorate.
Beautiful right now.
It was, and it was set up nice, just behind a 1-2 jab. Something very simple but effective.
He gets his body behind him too. There with another solid right. The Wimbino's corner yelling for him. Again, we're in round 5.
At the fighters meeting yesterday, he said he's hittable and he hasn't fought anybody. So I expected to see a little bit more aggression from him.
Yeah, well, he also said that, you know, I know he likes to move. He said, but I know how to take him down. So I thought,
he did say that, yes.
I was like, all right.
But whatever he was saying, he was not happy.
Yeah, I believe, is it now, if it's Ghana, is it Ga? I believe. If it was in Ga, I did not know, but thumping his hand, basically, you got to throw,
Yes.
you got to fight, right?
Yes.
You're going to make it happen now. He's speaking the international corner language. And you see a Wimbino lets it fly a little bit.
So I think he'll show who he really is when that moment comes.
Good action now. Again, a Wimbino letting it fly with some body shots. Plant forced to answer.
And it's just as good as him and bringing everything to the table like him. That's when you'll see his pedigree.
Sharp hooks, good head movement, and another hook from Caleb Plant. Good work. It goes to the body as well. And Wimbino continues to move in. And now he's got some fight. That's a good round.
As a Wimbino became more aggressive, so he stepped his game up also to let him know, you're going to stay right where I want you.
Nice counter punch there, 3-piece.
Those punches blocked. But still.
If he keeps trying, I think he's going to be able to land a more crisp, more flush punch and try to take this guy out. There it is. Yeah.
And just be who he is. He's a boxer. Just be who he is and not try to take him out purposely where you intend to. Just box and let it happen.
Just happen.
So why would he walk back to the middle of this?
That move right
Maybe
there.
that's why.
Yeah, that move right there.
Perhaps a Wimbino just answered that for me. Yeah.
I definitely would ask him as a trainer, why did you do that? I mean, was it frustration that you can't get the punches through when a Wimbino is in the corner?
I'm wondering too, and it's the way Wimbino just had that little flurry looked like Plant recognized, no, man, I know that's what you want. Yeah, the only way you lose this fight if you get hit with something wild, so he likes that distance.
Exactly, and it's the 8th round, and he's been hit with some solid shots, and he hasn't gone anywhere yet. So you have to assume he takes a decent punch, and he's fighting a defensive fight. When a man has his mind made up, he's going to not let you knock him out. It's very difficult to do it.
He took his best shot already. He took it well. It's the 8th round. If anything, his power punch is not there anymore. Oh, take the risk. It's the 8th round. You got the fight in the bag.
That was a little low from the Wimbino. Possibility, unlikely, but that is his best chance.
Exactly.
I could assure you, he would not get caught with anything because he's smart. Good distance. They go of a 3-4 punch. Use an angle. Another right hand.
Wimbino gets out of trouble. You know, between Izu, Ugano, and then even before where we saw John Hemino of the Philippines put up a great effort against Tukstat Nyambayar. And so we're waiting for a Wimbino to do something heroic here. He's doing whatever he can.
It's been a night of surprises. Tell you that much. But
even, Jared Hurd behind on the cards and then stopping Tony Harrison.
But I get you. I mean, as a fighter, I definitely get home and be like, wow, I was doing enough to win the fight. And not that he got careless, it's just that one of those punches he just never saw.
Exactly.
It was a short right hand from Deontay Wilder, too. Plant gets a Winbino into the corner. Good work by Caleb Plant as he will stay undefeated. Final fight of the night. We will get the official decision in just a moment here in Birmingham, Alabama.
Here good. Below this line's a foul. Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Fighter cannot be saved for the belt in any round, and the fight is official after 4 rounds.
Fix this real quick. Good. Nice and easy. Mix it up, use those feints, but finish with defense.
And Andrew Hernandez, who is a journeyman, 1960.
I saw an opening for it immediately. It was flush. You got his attention immediately. Good job. Nice head movement on that jab. That's what we need. Good job. Use your feints.
If I was him, I would try to jump on him. Try to land some big body shot. There you go.
There you
Right
go.
idea.
Good body shots.
Good job keeping your distance.
Test his wind.
There you go.
Hernandez has kept this fight, though, at a pace that could work for him.
Good idea with the swivel.
Because we pointed out he took the fight on late notice.
Just touch him. That's all you got to do. Just touch, touch, touch. They'll set up the big shot.
That was a good
beautiful left hand.
Fight so far by Caleb Plant.
That's his power punch, the left hook.
There you go, Caleb. There you go.
His body was very effective.
Keep using the jab.
He's able to get that lead left hook.
That's it. That's it.
Beautiful stick, man.
He's the type of guy that's comfortable at winning fights from the outside.
Beautiful jab, Caleb. He doesn't like that jab.
Take chances.
Nice job getting that.
Good double jab.
All right, get him up. Get him up. Got to keep him up.
Hernandez's left eye.
Yeah. Both above it.
There you go. He's going to look to counter. Nice check.
Good left hand. And another combination.
Watch out for the stick. Watch out for the incoming
Right
stick.
hand of the body by Plant.
Nice change up there. Goes for the body. Goes for the head with the right hand.
And again, a good
Nice
left
combination.
hand.
Work that body.
Shot to the body.
Caleb, don't get complacent with his incoming jab. He's reaching.
Like he's perfected it more. Kind of like that check.
Always finish with tight D.
Very accurate and
nice,
very
beautiful left hook, Caleb.
Lead left hook that got there.
How about the stat that Justin Gamble gave us? He thinks that
Beautiful.
he's
You
honest about it.
You having fun?
I don't think he's lost any tonight.
No. You know, Angel Hernandez, he's such a delightful
Nice jab,
guy.
good feint.
He's such a willing participant who comes into these fights and he's ready to give his all. And tonight, he's giving, as solid an effort as he can.
Nice work, Caleb. Good job getting out.
Talk to the fighters on the day before the fight. Most of them come in with several people. I wouldn't really call it necessarily an entourage, but lots of people.
Nice head movement, Caleb. Good job. Beautiful work. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, he was there alone and
watch his stick.
As candid as he could possibly be, and he's trying his best here tonight.
Gets a little bigger on
Good idea. Good idea.
Well, I mean, he's the kind of guy that doesn't have a promoter.
Beautiful combination, Caleb.
This has got to take him. I mean, beat someone like.
Way to make him miss his jab.
He's in the mix.
Nice, beautiful work to the body.
Shots from Caleb Plant.
Fighting outside.
Nice combinations by Plant.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So we come to round 5. So far, on my card, and I have to think on yours, a shutout for Caleb Plant. Tried to work on the eye of Hernandez between rounds, and it's still pretty swollen.
Beautiful lead.
Right on it.
Solid shot by.
Way to mix it up. You're doing a great job of mixing up your offense. Nice head movement. Way to finish with
I
defense.
would still like to see him take more chances.
Good rollout.
I mean, he's dominating this fight. He's winning, but I think he's I think
Boxing,
he's putting a little
Caleb.
more pressure
Collecting
on
ears. We're boxing
Let's
ears
go a
off.
little
Keep
bit
it up.
you'll get the stoppage.
I take it as it comes, and if it's there, I'll get it, but I'm not going to push for it. But Raul's making the point, maybe sometimes you need to.
Nice, good work with that shoulder. Take your time, Caleb.
Round 6 now.
Don't force anything.
Andrew Hernandez. Hernandez is still there.
I hear you.
Even though
beautiful jab, beautiful jab.
Cards, pitching a shutout.
Yeah, he's okay.
Again, right hand leads.
Closing the distance.
And now Plant really on the gas here.
Use that jab, Caleb.
He needs to follow
Then
up
go back
after
to the
that
jab a
big
couple
shots.
times. There you go.
Close the distance and do your work.
Backs up.
Nice. Good feint.
Two jabs. Didn't throw it.
There you go.
Well, we're talking about scorecards, and we'll look
Get
at
closer
mine.
and
I
do
like
your
both
work.
of You have,
behind the
have
jab.
really
Get in
round
behind the jab and then do your work.
one being different.
Yeah, and you pointed out, I mean, Hernandez is the best round, might even last, but it's still not enough.
You want to do something, set it up. Nice.
Anything you want to do now, anything you want to do. You got the body to show.
Caleb Plant wants to step into the next echelon of super middleweight, and he has said, I want to fight tougher opposition, and that was part of the plan tonight.
Good combination.
He needs to throw more jabs to get himself in there to close the distance.
Nice lead.
Powing with the jabs. Single jabs. He needs more jabs.
Yeah,
that's all right. That's all right.
And he
There you
talked
go.
about using
Good
the
work.
jab more, and he said he felt that was one of his best punches, but this is not used it.
There you go.
Stay in there.
Just keep letting your hands go with combinations like that. Be tight. That's it. Give me combinations. There you go.
Hernandez does try offense. He's getting countered by
He's just got it. He's not. He's.
Get in there, Andrew.
That was a left hand that really started things going. I think that hurt Hernandez.
Good job.
Left hand of the body. Now Hernandez
If he
gets
wants
it
it, give it to him, man.
He tells Plant, come on.
In round number 7, Plant, according to show stats, landed 25 of 51 at 49%.
Way to mix it up, Caleb. Beautiful.
He had a very effective round for himself.
That was looking to counter there. Hernandez to take the lead.
Nice slip jab to cap it. There you go. There you go. Don't force anything. Good job.
With an up jab, which, by the way, we're going to see.
Way to work both sides of the guard.
He likes to throw that up jab.
Use some catch and returns, maybe.
Referee breaks him apart.
Nice.
Triple jab for Plant.
Good body shots. Keep working this. Keep working the body, Caleb. There you go.
Bang, bang. There you go. Bang. Keep going.
Nice. Get right back on it.
There are spots, and Raul mentioned it.
Nice lead.
Right
Finish with the right
There
hand.
you go. You're all right. Keep banging.
3-2.
You're all right.
And now Plant thinking he's got his man hurt, and he may be right.
And you know, he's fighting a man who normally fights at 154 to 160, and inevitably you're scrutinized very carefully when you're an undefeated.
Nice stick at the.
The show stats are very much in Caleb
pull away
Plant's
from
favor.
long range.
People
in the
will look
center
at
of the
this
ring.
now and say, okay, can you close the deal against
Get
a
him
smaller
thinking
fighter
jab to the body.
with only
Yep.
8 days
You know
notice?
what to
Is
do.
it mandatory? I don't know, but people ask those questions.
Work off the stick. Work off the stick.
Something I will let this fight go on.
Nice right hand.
Which he is. I mean, he throws a shot every now and then.
There you go. Just keep landing right hands on that thing. There you go.
Plant is now landing that
If he
overhand
wants it,
right.
give it
Part
to
of that
him.
is because the vision
Nice
of
right hand.
Hernandez is not
Nice,
good.
Caleb. Beautiful, Caleb. Try to set up your left hand when he does that shit. Your left hook.
Has not done that very much in this fight.
No, he's been business.
Work off the stick. Use your feints. But let's finish with a bang, Caleb. There you go. Finish with a bang.
But, you know,
Nice
Hernandez
stick.
in
Nice jab,
grave
Caleb.
danger unless he finds lightning in a bottle of that stupid.
And you got to give Hernandez a lot of credit for getting
3 left hands. Got a sticking jab.
There you
Good
go.
body shot.
Nice.
Caleb Plant. This could
He's waiting on
Do it, Hernandez.
To the other top 168-pounders we're going to see. Julian Love.
Let your hands go, Hernandez.
And of course, the men in the world title match, and then you can get an idea of where you think Plant
Don't force it, Caleb. Don't rush it. There you go.
Compared to the next level of fighters.
You slip to the left side. Nice jab.
Right. Well, they're going to be different. But
you slip to that left side. There you go. Go back to the stick. Boom. Good. Good. Combinations. Let's finish strong, Caleb.
2-3. Let's go.
We got any more of those? We got less than 10 seconds.
Roll.
Give me one more good shot. Pretty bad time. Good job.
For your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, Caleb
Venezuela, his home country, would offer him some
Gentlemen, you were given your
cash
instructions
to go fight people, and he turned it into a career, an intense stare from the challenger Caleb Plant. He is on the line. Let's check in with Heidi Androff.
Thank you very much, Chris. I was backstage watching these two just before they made their ring walk, and Caleb Plant was pounding the bags as opposed to Uzcategui, who was very calm.
Caleb Plant, he's all wired up, man. This is a shot. I get that. So he's got to keep his emotions in control and just box his, fight his fight. But I like Jose. I like.
And he's got Caleb into the corner in a response from Plant.
Catch.
With jabs that didn't connect from Jose.
Good body shot. Good body work by Caleb Plant.
Yeah, there's some delivered punches to the body by Plant.
Look, right, this is not a big ring. And right now, they're close to each other, and Jose is not letting his jab go.
10 seconds, top of the bell. Yes,
and a little bit of a flurry that misses. Where's the bell? May have had the slight edge in the opening round. And you need that if you want to take the title away.
So he rode with the punch a little bit. Plant rode with the punch. But I'm telling you, he's shortening the distance. Oh, good switch. This is the problem. Down. Oh, good shot. Little off balance too, though.
There wasn't off
but it was a shot.
It was a knockdown. Perfect timing on the part of Plant. Ray Mancini, Anthony Terrell with Chris Myers and you ringside. There's a shot as he's got him in the corner. Up against the ropes, Plant's coming out of it.
I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, what Jose's going to look at is that he's going to use his jab. He's close up.
Trying now.
He's throwing that right hand lock, but he's got to use that left hand.
You box tonight. Box.
He wants him to box. And so do the fans here. And there they go.
Because he's the bigger puncher. He's the bigger puncher. He's the taller guy. You want to keep moving like he was doing earlier in the fight.
There's a good exchange.
Yeah.
And Caleb got the best of that exchange.
As you see there, of the challenger Caleb Plant with Ray Mancini and Anthony Terrell. Chris Myers here. It would appear not as severe as the one that Jose has suffered, which they worked on prior to this round.
Good left hook by him.
From Jose.
Good left hook by him. Now he's starting to rough him up a little bit. That's what he's got to do. He's got to rough up Caleb Plant to win the fight.
And he hurt him with that left hook. He hurt him with that left hook. That left hook really hurt him. That wasn't no flash knockdown. It really hurt him.
Right here. Boom. Digging downstairs. Double on top. Boom. Right there.
And both of them hit each other. Both of them hit each other, and Caleb's was more effective.
Coming off that rope, but I tell you, because boom, good body shot. He's got to keep his hands up. I'll tell you, that was a hell of a shot. That was a hell of a shot. But
it started with the body shot. He took his focus to the body.
From Venezuela, now in Mexico, Jose Uzcategui with his championship on the line, having to rally as we begin round 5. A big swing, a big miss by the champ.
How do you see things so far?
Oh, it's good, man. He's giving us something more to work. We're going to have to adjust. We have to make adjustments. That's what we're going to do.
Some hip movement and the jabs. 33 landed by our count by the challenger Plant. And nothing on that. And the scorecard so far, the third fighter and Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the Hall of Famer, the former champ. Chris Myers and you on FS1 Live. It's Premier Boxing Champions. Well, the nose now, you see blood coming from the nose of the challenger. And that left landed from Jose Uzcategui on the head. He is still ahead, scheduled for 12.
I don't know, being calm is very important in a title fight, any fight. But,
right by Plant and a good exchange in the middle of this ring.
And this cannot be good for Plant to stand and go toe-to-toe. Throw your punches and move.
I think he know his pace as a fighter in the ring. I think he knows what he's doing while you're in there. He's been 10 rounds before, so 2 more I don't think will determine the fight, but in condition and just ready to go to full fight.
Well, he's in condition. He is in shape, Anthony. There's no dispute. But I think the pace, that's what we're talking about. He usually, if ever, because right now he's pushing hard. And he's forced to push hard.
Everything.
Well, Plant said it's not about.
But see, again, he's this close, he did not use that left hand. You can't win that fight. If Jose does not stick out a jab, Caleb's going to walk.
Much of the attacking here inside of 10 seconds of round 7. 5 rounds to go.
Jose is putting on the pressure, so you can't really slow down. You got to keep punching like you're doing.
Plus, you're going for the world title. You go after it. You go take it. You go everything the guy gives you. You take it.
And the card, Plant clearly ahead on all 7 rounds.
Body shot by Jose. I think you got to keep going because Jose is keep pushing the pressure, and you're gonna have to keep punching. And he hurt him again with the left hook. And I got Jose winning 1 round, but he's still dominating the fight. Plant is still dominating the fight.
Well, he's doing a hell of a job right now when he's throwing punches, letting his hands go. There you go, like that. Look at that.
Working inside is Caleb Plant.
He's putting on a clinic.
A left that lands again. The left has been working all night for him. Plant on Uzcategui.
Oh! The Caleb's over center. Challenge him, to punch him. Go hit him with a good shot. But he just got caught with 2 shots. And he got hurt.
Plant is somewhat
I don't think he's hurt.
You two disagree?
Yes, he's slipping the punches. He didn't get hit with no punches after that.
Looked like the right landed.
He got hit.
Plant better defend himself. He's down.
He's even there.
Punches being thrown. There's a right to the back part of the head. Up Plant underneath him like Jose landed. He misses it a lot. A little exchange here. Shoving Plant backward, and that's the end. The left for Plant. And here
he came back strong.
Jose answers. Jose Uzcategui has had in this fight, and he got it maybe just in time. Slightly ahead in round 9. Did he win that round? Let's take a look at our.
He's got to get on. He's got to box like he start early. Punch, move out. Give him angles. Don't center with him. Don't make it a dog fight. That's what that.
Oh, the sweat fly.
That's what Uzcategui wants. The jab now. You start using. Here we are in the 10th round.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a shot.
Right hand. Maybe a couple rounds he'll get his second win, but he looks a little winded. He don't have a couple.
Yeah, visually, I don't know how much you could tell the body, the discoloration of some of the body shots landing on Plant, but the redness has come in from some of the shots that have landed as the blood drips down his face. The champion is going to have to take charge of this, and he's doing it. Head to head, shoulder to shoulder, going glove to glove. A miss by Jose underneath an uppercut. Plant with an answer here. A direct shot with that left.
And he was just going to uppercut right there himself.
Body shot. Left side of the body delivered by Jose. These are the championship rounds, and Jose is the champion. He's won the last 2 unofficially and wants more. Does he have a knockout in him to secure his title and keep it?
He's too relaxed at this point. There's no urgency. I got to see urgency in him.
I see a little more urgency than he had in the previous rounds for sure. That's the thing with a puncher. You got to punch his chance in every round. Even the last round, the last second, you got to punch his chance.
The boxer, the puncher, and the boxer, Caleb Plant, the advantage inside of 2 minutes.
They get good body shots. I think he should do early.
And, Plant will take this all day for the next 5 minutes.
Yes.
And take that title. Oh, a couple of short jabs. from the left, and Jose, he's been knocked out twice in this fight. And our unofficial scorecard, the last three, the champ has come around, but still needing a knockout, as you heard from his corner.
Want to fight one, but you want to close the show. In the judge's eye, you expect to see the next fifth when he close the show.
Definitely, because it's always up to the judges, especially if it goes to decision.
Jose Uskadagi. It's at 30 seconds. And arms in the air as if he already has it. Caleb Plant, the challenger, in position to take away the IBF World Super Middleweight title.
And the new IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
Okay, fellas, you both have been given the rules. I'm expecting good, clean boxing. When I say break, stop punching, take a full step back. Remember, protect yourselves at all times.
The electricity in this building is incredible. Nashville has come out for their native son in Caleb Plant. There is a potential unification matchup down the line against David Benavidez. Both men have bad blood between each other. Plant is looking razor sharp here in the early going.
You don't need to push the pace immediately, go from 0 to 100 in round 2. Work it well, as you see with a flurry.
Caleb start off the second round.
Per Feigen Boots, because, you know, people overlook Feigen Boots, but one thing's for sure, Caleb Plant and Justin Gamber are definitely not overlooking Feigen Boots. They know that there's always that potential for that one knockout shot.
Caleb Plant said in the pre-fight press conference, look at the combinations.
Going to the body, targeting the body, and then switching it up upstairs. He's one of the smoothest fighters I've seen.
What a combination! Backing up Feigen Boots! Plant! Rock Feigen Boots! Now Plant unloading! A left hook to the body!
It's so well, switching up levels. Right there, straight right, and then hits him on the chest with the left hook. And you can see he's just waiting, and then explodes. Hits him with 3 upstairs, and then comes right.
Well, moments ago, Feigen Boots threw a right. Caleb looked over at the front row as to say, is this all he's got? Look at the hand speed by Plant. Plant is clobbering Feigen Boots.
Uses his shoulder as a defense to keep his chin hidden.
Now Plant starting out strong, the left hook to the body. The hand speed is so much of a disparity in favor of Caleb Plant. Works with Victor Conti, a Snack Nutrition, pudding, supplements. I mean, he looks physically impeccable. He was also working with a nutritionist. Look at this work by Caleb Plant. He looks to be slow. Caleb is popping him at will. The jab is being placed in different positions. A right hand that connected for Plant. Plant with a left hook. Look at this hand speed as Caleb Plant is in full control against Feigen Boots. Those punches, and Feigen Boots had to breathe, use his glove to breathe, and he rocked. Got rocked again. Plant with a double left hook. Feigen Boots seems to be way in over his head as Plant double up on the hook to the body and then comes upstairs.
Plant knows the knockout's coming. He's just waiting. Hit, stay simple, stay simple.
Chance of USA echoing, and Plant is hammering away upon Feigen Boots. There's a right to the body, and Plant stepping now to Feigen Boots.
Right now, Feigen Boots is trying to defend so much, he hasn't really been able to get off.
Caleb Plant with this jab. This one is scheduled for 12. Plant wearing Tennessee Titan colors, coming into this, and Nashville Predator colors as well. Is what Caleb Plant is.
It's almost as if he knows the knockout is going to come. I'm not going to press for it just yet.
And that is a calculated and astute move on the behalf of Caleb Plant.
Just calm, cool, and collected. Keep it simple. Vary up your shots. When it's there, explode. It's what we've come to know from Caleb Plant over the last couple of fights of his, as he just continues to get stronger, and as you see it once again, just exploding again. If you're Caleb, how long do you play around with fire before you really turn it up to 100 to try to put this away?
It's in Feigen Boots. The challenger trying to become a world champion, Caleb Plant making the second defense of his IBF Super Middleweight crown.
so far. Hit Caleb with the straight left as he was backing away on the ropes.
Caleb responded with the jab followed by a right hand. Now that right hand is really starting to connect. Still, you have to be aware of the power, the 90% knockout percentage for Feigenboots. Feigenboots coming forward, a shot to the body. Now he's letting his hands go. Feigenboots on the offensive against Caleb Plant. Plant blocking, and then he shakes his head and says, no, no, no. Matchup as we take a look at some of the work.
You can see, right, just the highlights. Feigenboots threw a lot of punches, but was rarely landing anything clean. So it really was nothing, right? I mean, what Caleb was saying, a lot of fighters will say that, even though they've been hit with clean shots.
That this is Caleb Plant's mandatory. He had no choice about fighting Vincent Feigenboots. He took him on, no problem, but this is mandatory. There's a left by Feigenboots. It's almost like he is literally, the ring is his second home.
Beautiful left hook from Feigenboots. That's how you gotta fight the IBF super middleweight champion, again.
Caleb Plant stepped right to him and then unloaded a combination that backed up Feigenboots. Been transpiring, or he should have been of that mindset from the outset. Plant is such a smart mover, and look what happened to Brian Perella, and obviously Caleb Plant is no Brian Perella, but that's the example.
There you see Plant coming off. Feigenboots really hasn't been able to figure out the puzzle of Caleb Plant. No one really has ever figured out Caleb Plant, but
there was a quick left hook to the body, and then he tried to connect upstairs, did Plant in a good position to throw and counter. Backed up Feigenboots with that combination.
And has no opportunity to find any opening to counter.
There's a left by Feigenboots. Feigenboots looks up at the clock. Here in the end of the 8th. An overhand right by Plant, followed by a left hook. It is the Caleb Plant show in his hometown of Nashville.
If you're Gamber, there's not much more you can tell Caleb. Everything's going according to plan.
And look at this combination starting off. Caleb Plant going on the attack, trying to finish off Feigenboots. We'll go back and watch some of the work from Caleb Plant here in the 9th.
And there was the left hook. I mean, just the variance of shots. That was like that was a 7-punch count. It's almost like he took it as a personal insult when Gamber told him, hey, this guy's tough, so it's going to be hard to put him away. And Caleb took that on as a challenge.
But Justin Gamber informed Caleb Plant, he goes, you're the dog in the fight. It is a clinic that we are watching. And the nose really starting the blood from the left nostril. And there's a right hand shaking up Feigenboots. Dialed in is the 27-year-old IBF super middleweight champion of the world. Double left hook, the face of Vincent Feigenboots is starting to become a bloody mess.
Well, he may be enjoying it, but certainly not going to come away with the victory, continuing to take this punishment. And eventually, you may fall.
Plant sprays him with the straight right hand. Steps in with the jab, followed by a right to the body. Plant on the inside now. We'll see if he can get the better of the inside exchanges. Feigenboots threw a left, but it was blocked. And Plant goes right back to dig into the body. Well, he uses that to stem the tide of the round, more so in his favor, and put more doubt in the mind of Feigenboots. Feigenboots throwing to his best, but one-sided demolition that we are witnessing here in Nashville. Double left hook to the body for Caleb Plant, and now he's walking down Feigenboots. Is controlling this fight in every direction.
Any shot that Caleb wants to throw, he's got.
There's the left followed by the right. Feigenboots going backwards. There's the right by Feigenboots. Plant showcasing his hand speed. Look at this. And this is it. It is over. Caleb Plant with a dominating 10th round stoppage in front of his hometown fans as Caleb Plant steamrolls Vincent Feigenboots in front of thousands here at the Bridgestone Arena. Take us through it.
Here we go, just a flurry, and it almost is as if that Caleb was like, all right, I'm done messing around. It's time to finish and give everyone what they wanted and came here to see. And fortunately for Feigenboots, he might have eaten many, many more shots if it wasn't for referee Malik.
The undefeated IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
Gentlemen, you were given your instructions in the dressing room. This is for the IBF world title. I expect a good, clean, hard fight, and you will obey my commands at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
Are you ready? Oh, Caleb Plant. Easier said than done.
Right. He said he'll use his determination and he'll use his experience and knows that, hey, at times Caleb Plant will fade. Also plant, so to speak, and throw hard shots. He says he can go off the front foot, the back foot, tries with the hook there, springs in, and you can see how fast those hands are, right hand to the body as well. Well, it's a cliche, Sean, but he is a student of the game. We were talking about that with Michael Coffey. That's a good hook from Plant, but he is a student of the game, and you can see the improvements.
Yeah, he very much so is a student of the game, so much that...
And when you throw a jab normally before you throw a hook, and then you come up with that, right, Sean, that's when it can land.
Exactly.
Good right hand as well from Caleb Plant. Justin Gamber in the corner, Sean, I think looked like he had it.
All the energy comes from inside.
Right. It's funny, we've called so many fights, Sean, including yours back in August, where, you know, there was a big topic of conversation. We've gotten past that, but Plant outlanding Truax by a wide margin, even though Truax able to block some of these shots. But there's a hook that landed from Plant. Final seconds. Good work by the champ. And getting a chance against Caleb Plant, who, Sean, as I mentioned, seems to be peaking. I mean, look at him doubling up, tripling up on that jab.
He is. He's peaking.
He's going to have to do something here. And Sean, you bring up a point as I'm looking at Plant, and there's a hook to the body and then to the head, and a right hand to the body as well by Plant. Puts on you. He's never far away from you, always thinking and always menacing, even when he's not throwing.
Yep, you're true. That's very true. And then even right there, how can you be this close to Caleb Plant and not hit him?
And look, and you know, Plant doesn't have the type of resume that you had with guys on the way up. He seems very fresh, still very new.
Are you strong enough to do everything that you've done in the past? And I got a feeling that to that point he'll be broken down by then.
Yeah, he's getting hit harder in this round. Caleb Plant has already started to lay the wood to Truax here.
I'm glad you said that, because that's one thing I like about Caleb. He doesn't just come out and have one speed and one tempo. I think I do that. I kind of have one speed and one tempo through the course of a fight, and if you can't keep up, then you got to get out of the ring. But this fight, and also from Caleb, we expected him to be too fast for Caleb Truax. Caleb,
good uppercut by
very
DeGale.
Good uppercut right there.
Yeah, DeGale able to land there in the final second.
Should have known that, hey, if we're going to catch this guy, we got to catch him where he can't move. And on the ropes is typically where a fighter is not able to move. You have to really early on, even as an amateur, and we just called it simply a funny jab, but they got another name for it. I'll figure it out and bring it up later, because he,
take away from his offensive plan.
You know what? I don't think he necessarily needs it against Caleb Truax. And I thought when I fought for Mella, I just wanted to change.
There you go.
Yeah, more blood now pouring from the face of Caleb Truax, getting beaten down. Just all these shots.
Honestly, I could list those guys on one hand.
Lead hook there landed, just flush. Yeah, Caleb Truax, again, a good athlete, star outfielder in high school, University of Minnesota graduate. Patient though, Sean, like he says he wants the knockout, and he still may get it, but he'll get it his way.
It's interesting because you break down a fighter, and then it's much easier to get that knockout later in the fight.
And you could see, Sean, too, that hook just landed and had a bad effect on Truax, whereas before it didn't seem to phase him as much. Nice little combination by Truax.
that you can do what it takes to win a fight.
Let his hands go, right? Even if it's not thrown hard, but you know, you kind of let them out there.
Yeah, let your hands go. Give Plant something to think about. You've been thinking all night. Give him something to think about.
2 hard jabs coming from Caleb Plant, though. That coming out like a stick.
Feints.
Hard from Plant. Another snapping jab.
And then the feints with the feet from Caleb Truax, but then nothing from the hands.
Mental intensity, though, from Caleb Plant is a significant factor. Good hard jab. Just stops Truax in his tracks again.
Are you going to let off of the gas? Are you going to stay focused? Are you going to make the necessary moves that it takes to stay safe and stay efficient in the ring? Or are you going to pull back?
He's faded at times. He wasn't saying, oh, this guy gets tired, he quits. You said, hey, at times, maybe I'll have an opportunity. Good hook there from Plant. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, another right hand lands by Truax.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. And now we can, if anything, point out a mistake, a flaw of Caleb Plant. He does carry his left hand low.
Whoa, another overhand right hand as Truax went in. Hard body shots land on Truax as he starts to cover up and goes to the bell. You know, I remember covering a bunch of fights where Buddy McGirt was the trainer, and he said that's the one thing he tries to teach his fighters is there's time, right? Like when you're a young fighter, and Buddy McGirt's a Hall of Famer. He said you think, oh, I've got to get this guy, I got to establish something. But Sean, I guess you learn as you get older. 12 rounds, 10 rounds, there's time, plenty of time.
Implement your game plan to win the fight. It's not just a matter of the first half of the fight or even the second half of the fight. All of it comes together.
There's that hybrid hook uppercut from Plant right there that lands on Truax. Another good shot. Plant now trying to fire off hard shots and make a statement. Good counter right by Plant.
You're still going to be able to land the jab at will because that's a punch that Caleb Truax just cannot defend. But go back to the body and break him down. I think he's taken enough off, or excuse me, breaking him down enough that...
Trying to get through the fire and has been able to land the occasional right hand.
There it
is, another right hand by Truax, trying to get a little closer. Caleb Truax, Brian Kenny, and Sean Porter with Marcos Villegas and Heidi Androl here at the Shrine Expo Hall in Los Angeles. What Caleb Plant wants to do in the final 3 rounds of this fight. He's taken his time. He has outlanded Caleb Truax by a wide margin. Let's see how much he wants to up the ante and press the action. Good hard hook by Plant. I don't think so. All right, you're there. I'm looking at him here. He's like,
those were good punches that he landed. They were. Those
hard right hand by Truax.
He's got to find that moment now, Caleb Plant, where he's going to really sit down, like you said, and dig in. What am I getting hit with, and what can I not afford to get hit with later on down the road in my career, my next fight, or whatever the case may be? That left hand has got to come up if you're Caleb Plant. That overhand right is just found a home, Caleb Truax. It's not good.
Yeah, Canelo Alvarez was able to rupture the bicep of Callum Smith. You have to be very strong to be able to do that. Final seconds, round number 10. Caleb Truax backing up. The champ gets him on the ropes. Truax dug in his own body shot there.
Caleb Truax is his determination. That's always going to be the last thing to go with him. And his determination has gotten him to this point in the fight.
37-year-old veteran. Again, you see the punches landed at 143 to 33. Look, not all landed punches are equal, but Plant reflects what you're watching, and it does indeed. That Plant has been able to sit on his punches and land hard shots on Truax as well. The occasional good right hand has come from Caleb Truax. Let's check in with Marcos Villegas and see if...
That's the way that's how he's able to set up that overhand right.
Caleb Plant, a 3-punch combination, and his work rate for his jab has been outstanding in this round. 1 minute left to go in round number 11. There it is again, beautiful jab snapping the head back of Caleb Truax, while fire is coming his way.
Yeah, I mean, we train the music, and the reason for that is rhythm. You know, there's a rhythm to the fight. There's a rhythm to why we do what we do.
And you know that Truax knows he needs a knockout, but Caleb Plant's corner, they want that stoppage.
This is what we do. You know, this is what we prepare for. If the game plan was to break him down and knock him out, it's the 12th round. He's further along than you expected, so what? Get the knockout, you know? So I like what I heard from both corners.
Trying to move in, you can see, trying to get close enough to land, kind of like Rocky Marciano, right? Trying to land the Suzy Q, trying to get that right hand close enough that he can throw that and detonate on Plant's head. Plant not looking to allow that. Keeps busy with the jab. Right hand and a jab. Drives Truax back.
Yeah, you got a guy countering you with the overhand right. Caleb Plant, if anything, his offense is now his defense and preventing Caleb Truax from landing overhand right.
Caleb Plant has been able to drive him back all night with that jab. And is able to keep him at bay so far in this round. Now Plant goes to work. He landed that hook and a right hand.
Is the dig? Is this the dig?
Fast with the hands, but not quite the melee.
That was sweet.
You like the sweet hands.
That was sweet.
Truax still trying. Throws that right hand. Glancing shot off the head of Plant. Plant well aware of that. Final 30 seconds of the fight.
Here's the thing. Here's the learning lesson. You get to this point in the fight. You control everything.
Final 10 seconds. Hook drives Truax back. Commanding performance by Caleb Plant.
And still champion, sweet hands, Caleb Plant.